Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got my 59 Series II pickup 109. Um, so I'm having problems, a little bit of hesitation, problems with the Rochester B carburetor here. This thing is, I love this carburetor. This engine is by far one of my best engines that I have on my fleet. When I got this truck, all I did was there was two valves that were burnt a little bit. I changed the head gasket, just lapped all the the valves, and then basically put it all back together. I got a new manifold which was cracked, but I got all that taken care of, and it runs really nicely. It's by far one of the smoothest and quickest trucks that I have. Quickest, I mean by Land Rover standards. So I noticed that there's a little bit of leakage, seepage down here, but it's not. It's more varnished than it is fuel. So I think I'm gonna start cleaning this. I'm gonna give it a quick cleanup. And there's, I think one of the problems that I didn't know about these Rochesters that they have a hole at the flange, and it needs a special gasket to clear the hole. So I need to get vacuumed from there. And I have just black gaskets, which I think might be part of my hesitation. I mean, at the start, but it's always run really nicely. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I have any difference, and then I'm gonna try to clean up one of the little holes on the stem up here that grab fuel, and it opens the primary, the acceleration. So I'm gonna clean that up and see what I have. So I just removed the linkage, and I'm gonna do a quick cleaning of this and put it back together. I'm not gonna take too long. I have like a whole bunch of other carbs that I have ready for cleaning. I'm gonna take my time on those. But for now, I want to see if this gasket and the little hole up there will help my hesitation off the line. So let's see. I'm gonna go at it, and I'll report to you guys on the next segment right here on this same video. See what happens. Alright guys, so here it is. Pulled it out of the 109. I'm gonna do just like a quick little just bypass. I'm gonna remove the whole the bowl and separate that. I'm noticing the gasket here is leaking. This is why there's a little bit of varnish, because it's fuel that just, it's obviously pretty dirty. I've been using it since 2020, so we're on almost 3 years since I cleaned it up and sort of rebuilt it back in at the beginning of the pandemic situation. But yeah, so I'm just gonna give it a quick cleanup. No thorough. I have over here a whole collection that I just acquired from my friend Peter. I got all of these carburetors, Solex carburetor. Those are Rochesters. Those are Rochesters right there that are pretty cool. Those are double barrels. These are single barrel Hollies. I got some single barrel Solex, and I have about 8 B Rochester B style carburetors. I have this one here, which is also another Rochester. I don't know if this is a Rochester copy, but it looks very familiar to these Rochesters. So I have a monojet here, another one here, and I have Zenith back here, a Zenith 36 back there. I have another Zenith back there. I have like maybe 3 more, one in each truck that has a Zenith as a spare. So I have maybe like 4 other Zeniths, and I have a brand new Weber up here, and another Weber, 2 Webers. These are double barrel. So I'm thinking of doing a single barrel shootout of of carburetors. So I'm preparing to rebuild a bunch of these carburetors, tune them to, you know, just to the street, and then go out somewhere and test them like a time, sort of like 0 to 60, or I don't know, you know, 100 feet. I don't know. What I'm trying to figure out what is a good way to test these. You know, nothing scientific. Just, you know, just a average Joe trying to have fun and trying to figure out which Rochester or Zenith or Solex or Weber. I think the consensus is that the Weber is probably one of the best. But, you know, you also got to do it on a budget. So I got a bunch of carburetors here. I'm going to acquire some rebuilding kits and then put some of these together and do a little shootout of carburetors to see which one's best. Anyhow, back here to the Rochester. So I had this gasket on here before, which was covering that hole there. I didn't know that hole had to be open. So I just found out by a friend of mine that told me that this is the right, one of these is the right. See, this one doesn't even work because it's not. Oh, there it is. It opens that. See, that's the hole that needs to be exposed. So once you line this up, yep, that's it. So I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna clean that up. Right now, I don't know if you can see inside. There you go. You can see it. Okay, so perfect lighting. So I got this electrical wire. I peeled the copper. And so what you're supposed to do is, I mean, I did it before, but you're supposed to go in. See if I can get it. And you see those little holes right there? 1, 2. Some of them have 2, some of them have 1. This one has 2. And apparently these 2 holes are part of the jets down here that open up for acceleration. So I'm going to clean those up and make sure that the circuit is cleaned up, and then I'm going to put this gasket. Like I said, it's going to be like a 15-20 minute clean out, and let's see where we're at later on today when I run it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I'm going to get working on this. Alright guys, I got it here. Yesterday I cleaned it all up. Everything was perfect, everything was clear, no passages were obstructed. So I went ahead and I put the little tag back on. It looks kind of cute. Anyhow, the only problem I need to do is now replace the gasket between the bowl and the base of the carburetor. It's leaking now. So I gotta make a new one. I got some paper, I'm gonna make my own. It's looking good. Now, I'm letting it warm up right now, but I was adjusting it this morning. And I think I got most of the hesitation. No, it doesn't hesitate. I think it was that gasket that made all the difference in the world. Gasket between the base and the manifold. Looks to be a little bit better. I'm going to drive it right now. Obviously under load it'll be a different, just a little hesitation, so not much though. I'm going to drive it around and I'll come back and give you my assessment on what it feels like driving it. Okay, talk to you guys back in a little bit. Alright guys, good morning. We're going to start a quick cold start with the new adjustments on the Rochester B. Here it is. And do a cold start. It's about 50 degrees outside right now here in Los Angeles. So it's not that cold compared to other places. This is about as cold as we get here. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Ignition. Do a little halfway choke. I'm not even pumping it yet, so let's see what happens. Oh, in gear. Ooh, first try. Nice. Takes a little while for the level, the fuel gauge to go up. A little low, but I know. We have 12.3 volts on the generator. The amp meter. Kicked in, went up with a little bit of gas. Not bad. Let it warm up for a little bit. And I'm gonna take it for a little drive. I don't have a tripod, so I'm gonna have to put the phone down, and I'll drive a little bit, and then I'll report to you. I'm gonna go down to the local hardware store, a big box store, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, after that cold start, it ran pretty good. I need to change that gasket. Actually, there's no gasket. Just probably needs a new flange. Anyhow, so it's driving a lot better. Just a little bit of hesitation off the start, or let's say I'm cruising and then I go back on the throttle. There's a little slight hesitation still. I don't know. Might be the pump, the accelerator pump. But I think for now I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna rebuild another carburetor and then play with that. I'll probably keep this one as a spare. I'll clean it up, get all the fuel out of it, and then just carry it as a spare. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy. I think the next video, I'm gonna take this carburetor right now. So wait for the next one. I'm here at my friend's at the smog shop. Smog stops here, and I'm gonna run a I'm gonna put it on the machine, see what kind of you know, numbers I'm getting out of the machine. So I'm gonna try to analyze it right now, but that'll be on the next video, so stay tuned. We'll see you guys next one, and I'm gonna close out this video here with this whole thing here about the carburetor. I think it's running a lot better, but there's still something. Probably the accelerator pump is worn out. Getting a little bit of hesitation, you know, like I said, going back on the throttle after either cruising or on a stop side. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit to be noticeable. Anyhow, I'll catch you guys in the next video. It should be fun. The next one should be fun.